I'm waiting. Oh, there we are. Hey, what's up? We're live. Welcome to This Week at Gear Report with TJ, the Overlord. Overlord. That's right, Jeff. He's not here yet. So I upped my title to Overlord of Snacks and Beverages. So means I get more money. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, welcome to This Week at Gear Report, where we go over everything that we published this week, which is okay. Good day. No, I'm just kidding. Jeff is working on it. So you've got me. Mr. Hold on. Mr. Flying Rich was first in. Yo to yourself, sir. Ghost, aloha. Aloha to you as well. I'm gonna throw it out there. Not a fan of the sneakers. I mean, cool, but I don't know. Here's the gun snob rolling in with 3 individual yos. I'll take it. I like it.
I thought the sneakers, if we can backtrack a little bit, I thought it was a pretty bold way to come out, to be honest with you.
That's what I was thinking. I told him, I said, listen. I was like, dude, you missed Pride Month for that.
Right. I mean, it makes sense. Marine Corps is part of the Department of Navy, and that's
kind of and crayons come in all different colors.
Well, that's
flavors.
True. That's true. Yep. All right. I'm going to zoom in. Oh, perfect. I've never looked so good. That is amazing. There we go. And I don't hear you now.
Sorry, I was talking to Crystal. She just rolled in from kickball.
Ah, okay.
Kickball night. I'm injured, so if you guys hear me grunting and complaining, I pulled a quad.
Oh.
Shut up, woman.
The show is off to such an auspicious start. This is really there's nowhere to go but downhill from here.
I wish you would pull more than me.
What? Okay.
Sorry, Crystal's up in the kitchen is right there, and she's just got in and she's making some comments.
Yeah. You
get online, woman.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, but make sure to give us a thumbs up.
Yeah. She owes us if she's going to keep yelling in the background, she owes us a thumbs up and a share, which anyone could do. It doesn't have to be Crystal who's throwing a hissy in the background to do it. Anyone can give us thumbs up and share out to people. All right. Oh, what in the world? Flying Rich got a 1-week YouTube strike. Live firing.
He did. Somebody got a little hibbity bibbity over there. Rich.
I don't get it though. If he was firing in his yard on Rumble, well, I guess it was it like a multi-stream or something where you're also going to YouTube?
Well, it's like we're doing right now. I mean, we're all over the place right now, aren't we?
Yeah, but the way it's worded, I was like, wait a second, are they monitoring what you do on other places?
No.
And
the other places don't care, just YouTube.
No, but like he didn't say he was on YouTube and Rumble.
All right, you got to specify,
Rich. Written. I'm guessing that was after the strike. Yeah, I was live. It must have been. No, got a strike for John Crump live talking smack about the video. Okay. All right. I still don't completely understand, but at least it makes me feel better because I've heard of different social media outlets sometimes harassing people for things they do off platform. And that's really, I see.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it every time.
Amazing. It is absolutely amazing that at this point, with all the evidence that's come out supporting how draconian they were about shutting people down when they were saying completely legitimate things about the Rona, that they would still be shutting people down for that.
Because they're trying to push the agenda back in.
It is absolutely mind blowing.
We're from Florida, so we don't play that game.
Yeah. Rich is shh, don't follow me. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. trying to protect us from our outrage. But this whole thing is,
there goes Jeff getting it straight from Snob.
he's telling me again to shush. But that's the problem is I don't take kindly to people telling
he
me
does
what
not.
I can't say. It absolutely lights me up, and I find this to be an untenable situation and one that cannot continue. So hopefully they don't take that to mean, oh, strike time, but whatever. I think that
and then all of a sudden
see,
we're like, where'd you guys go? Like, oh, I don't know.
well, but here's the thing. If the show ends early, I got other stuff I could do,
My quad hurt so bad after kickball. Oh my gosh. So I'll give you a little background, Jeff. We're killing this team. They normally we get the drink. It is adult league kickball, so we get to consume beverages, and I get to smoke my cigar on first base because I know the lady who set it up, and I pick up after myself. They banned smoking. They used to be able to smoke, but everybody left their cigarette butts everywhere. So they're like, hey, you can smoke your cigar because you pick up after yourself. I'm like, awesome. Smoking my cigar. About 2 innings in, she comes up, the head lady, she goes, hey, somebody's complaining about your cigar. And I looked at the other team and I was like, you sons of bitches. They complained that so then since some millennial out there, some little millennial chick was like, yeah, you need to quit smoking a cigar. I'm worried I'm going to get hurt. I was like, really? You're going to get hurt by a cigar? I said, I play first base. I said, I'll catch the ball way before you reach me. I said, it's fine. I'll get away from you. And she goes, that nasty stank and da-da-da-da. And I was like, she said, go back to the 70s. I was like, I was actually raised in the 70s. So no, I will not. And she goes, oh, wish you guys would just die. And she goes, I wish you guys would just die. I was like, we're Gen Xers. We're never going to die. I was like, well, I'll live you guys. And then that was the end of it. Then I rounded third, went home, talked a little smack to the guy trying to throw me out. And in doing so, pulled my quad. And I didn't let them see it. I didn't let them see the pain on my face. I caught a bunch more balls, got a lot more outs, but dude, it's hurting. I've been drinking beers nonstop.
I bet you caught some balls. But anyhow, that's another story.
Here.
Oh no, Flying Rich says they tagged me hours after the stream. That's freaking amazing. I just gotta love it. All right. To be fair, no one will miss this show if it's gone for a week. Dude.
Damn, Snob.
Straight to the heart there. Come on.
Stung a little bit.
TJ pulled a quad. A ghost says TJ pulled a quad smoking a cigar? ? Wow.
No, I was running around the bases while I was smoking my cigar.
Talking smack. You got to pay attention. He said very clearly he was talking smack, and that pulled his. They
ball, and I was on second. I rounded third, and the dude at third base grabbed the ball, and I looked at him, and I turned around. I said, "You're not going to catch me, buddy." And he kept running at me, and I was like, and so I started sidestepping just to slow down a little bit. I was like, boom, home, and he threw it like right before I was at home, and I was like, oh, and I was like doing that. I was like, okay, that's what I get for being a little showboating.
Yeah,
52 years old. I got to watch that shit.
Yeah. Gary being sacrilegious here. Yeah. Forget the Guitar-mageddon. Pick up those floor guns. No. Well, I understand the idea.
I've got wall guns.
If I'm going to get tagged anyway, may as well earn it. Right. But actually I am simulcasting. Often we will be we're always on the Gear Report Firearms channel. Sometimes we're on the main Gear Report, the OG Gear Report channel. Tonight for the second time only, we're also simulcasting on the Guitar Gear Report channel because I got a new guitar came yesterday that is friggin' amazing in a couple ways. Number one,
so excited.
Dirt cheap. Number two, one of the best guitars I've ever played. It's blowing my mind. Absolutely. So we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let's see.
So excited.
Crystal scored with injuries also. I'm assuming she means that you got back to the house and got busy before the program.
Yeah. With 30 seconds to spare.
Good. All right. Hey, managing your time down there.
Dude, I had to get here. I knew you were going to show up on time.
Oh, that's funny. The next one here.
Yeah, Ghost. I saw Ghost. Listen,
Jizzard
Ghost.
Jerry says that's right up there with Rich hurting his elbow playing Wii hockey. Yeah.
Listen, we hockey.
Rich White. I don't know who Rich White is. Ghost Tactical says the fact that you were talking smack in a has-been kickball game is sad. A has-been kickball game.
Listen, it's
fired.
Competitive league, Ghosts. All these kids were in their 20s.
Man.
And then it really pissed me off that they made me stop smoking my cigar in the game. I was like,
they made you stop smoking.
Yeah. There's a rule, supposedly no smoking, but I'm exempt unless somebody complains. And the chick behind second base, I guarantee she's a millennial, complained. And she started complaining about it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We'll just win. And we whoop their asses. And there you go. A bunch of old people beat a bunch of 20-year-olds in kickball.
And you taunted her mercilessly the rest of the game.
It was so funny.
Like you
I was on first base. Somebody kicked the ball to second base. It should have been an easy out. All three of those girls were bobbling the ball, and the guy from third base came over. He missed it. They bobbled it, and they were talking crap to him. And I was like, "Why are you talking crap to him?" They're like, "Well, he scared us." I was like, "There was three of you. None of you got the ball." And they're just like, I'm like, just saying, I'm here. I'm safe. I watched the ball bounce up, and you're all like, eh. So I like to talk smack, though, especially since they made me quit smoking cigars on that game. The next games, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Flying Rich says you're a youngin' at 52 years old.
I am a youngin' at 52 years old. I play to win, though. I'm hardcore still. The competitiveness never leaves you when you're like an ex-college athlete. Like, once you're doing anything, any kind of sport, basketball, kickball, tennis, foursquare. I mean, I don't care what it is.
How about pickleball?
I'll beat up some old ladies in foursquare if I have to.
Pickleball? Have you tried pickleball yet?
Yes.
I'm told pickleball is for old people.
I destroy the old people. They don't stand a chance. Of course, Killian and them play pickleball, and they're little bastards. They're just too fast.
Crystal said yo yo yo, and only this team.
Yeah, everybody else is fine with me smoking cigars.
Yeah. Jizzard Jerry says Rich White is the unloaded media channel. He's on my panel quite a bit. Which one would know if they watch my podcast? Just saying. I do at times. You know that. I
watch it
sometimes too. Just not often. And I mean, seriously, Jizzard, you should know by now. I don't pay attention to who people are. I mean, you know the Jizzard story, right? About how
you told us last time.
Yeah, we're in another group discussion for some Amazon stuff, and the guy running it referred to him as Jizzard Jerry instead of funny. Yeah. All right. Ghost Tactical, bro, you got hurt in a kickball game. Come on, man. Yeah. He can't get over that. His comprehension.
You do not understand the level that I play at, Ghost. I'm hardcore. I'm going to destroy everybody on that field. I don't care. Crystal
says I caught a fly ball and helped get another one out.
She did a fantastic job today.
You know, a little bit further south in Florida, where they've got the loofahs, that sentence would mean something completely different.
Totally different.
Start to finish. It'd mean like 5 different
things. I'm still waiting for the loofahs to show up at the house. I will die. That'll be it. I'll be dead.
Yeah. No, our boys play. See, that could be taken out of context as well. Yep. Ghost Tactical. I'm 15 years too young for pickleball. Well, hey, if you haven't tried it, man, I don't know. The gun snob, Jeff, still doesn't know who I am. That's a true statement. Yeah.
He keeps showing up every week. I don't know.
And Gizzard Gary to the gun snob says, who are you? Yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot of that confusion going on there.
Is he famous? I don't know.
Infamous, famous. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
I mean, I haven't seen him on the news, so I guess we're okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, look at that. TJ came in. He got here before me.
I did. I started the show.
Well, you did. I appreciate that since I was rolling in a little bit late. Started the show and changed over the banners because I had another show on Tuesday. It had the wrong banners up. Ghost Tactical, he knows who Chicago Mike is. You know who Chicago Mike is, TJ?
I've heard of him. They've mentioned him. I don't know. I cannot wait to meet him.
Yeah, let's see. Chooser Gary says, "Oh, come on, snobs of pride of Chelsea, Oklahoma."
Oh,
That's a pretty high bar.
snob.
If you would have mentioned pride up front, then we would have known what you were talking about.
Snob, yeah.
It all would have made sense.
The snob who he can't drive straight. Yeah, that guy.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, there they are. See, I lost our banners on my screen here. All right, recent reviews. That was a fun segment. I really appreciate that. And you know what's kind of annoying is I've got, I think, 3 in the queue, and I actually opened them up and started working on them because I got the big project that had been delaying them. I got that done, and I especially was like, I got to at least get 1 or 2 of them done today before the show. I got busy with other stuff.
I'm sending 3 of them to you this weekend. So
that's amazing.
I know.
Yeah, so I better get the 3 that are in there done.
At least before I go to Wichita.
Yeah. And that's the next weekend.
Yep.
So it's back to
I might have to do. I might have to do the show for Thursday out there.
Ooh. So that could be bad because there'll be a lot of troublemakers out there.
Snob and Clover with me.
Oh my goodness. I'm a little scared of what could end up.
Plus, I have all right. So my flight that I'm looking at, I haven't booked it yet, but so the flight I'm looking at, I have a plane flight to Colorado, and I have a 2-hour layover in Colorado. Then I fly to Wichita. So that's 4 drinks, 6 drinks, 10 drinks. So it's 10 drinks before I even land in Wichita. So we'll see.
You don't have to have all those drinks.
No, right? I do. I hate flying. I hate flying. If I could drink all the way to the airport, I would, but they frown upon it. But I just, and I don't do well with Xanax. Crystal gave me a Xanax or half a Xanax one time, and I don't do well with drugs. So what did Go say? He's a closet fan of the pride of Chelsea. See what I did there? We see what you did there. Ghost.
That's a little confusing. I think I got it. TJ is going to be the Wichita lineman. I feel like I should know what that means, but
I don't know. You might have to Urban Dictionary that one. This is gonna be one of those shows. You already got it. You got it on the other screen, don't you? You got to tell me because your computer's better than mine now, so I can't I learned the other day if I looked at stuff on the other screen, it freezes up this one a little bit. So just what is it? Can you not say it? Should I be scared?
I can't spell Wichita. Let me get back to the comments so I can see how to spell it.
Copy and paste it. Come on.
Lineman. I don't think I can do that.
Really? That's how I do all my work. I copy and paste everything. There we go. I don't want to know what it is. Never mind.
I don't even understand how that's supposed to pertain to what you guys were talking about.
Is it something behind a Waffle House? Because that's usually how it ends up.
I mean, it could be anywhere.
Or a Huddle House. I mean,
I don't even know what's going on this show anymore. It's just a free-for-all. There's
listen, to be fair, if we had some stuff published, it would be a different show. But
that's a very good point. Very good.
But we don't. So
so I'm just gonna put nonsense on the screen. I'm not even gonna read it. If you
I can't read it. It's too tiny.
Yeah. If you are consuming this program in audio podcast form, I'm going to complain. I'm going to apologize. That's what I meant right up front.
Dear Lord,
putting something on the screen that I'm not willing to read.
Dear Lord, I've only done that a couple times.
Is it? It's messed up. It's messed up. All right, that's coming off the screen.
I think Crystal's reading it right now. Hold on, let me see her reaction.
If you were in audio podcast and
you don't want to know audio podcast people,
and you really want to know, I mean, you go to Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, just go to Urban Dictionary, look it up, and then you can unsubscribe to us because you'll be like, God, what's wrong with these guys?
Gary says, "Oh, come on, Jeff, you're a guitar hero and you don't even know what Wichita lineman is." Well, I just looked it up and it has nothing to do with guitar.
Nothing to do with guitars
at all. Oh, it's a Clint Campbell song. So we just looked up the complete wrong version.
According to Urban Dictionary, it's not Gary.
Right.
Just
someone should have
it out there
before I went on there.
Totally something different.
Goes tactical. Pineapples hanging on your porch in Wichita is just to see who shows up. Okay. Gary says, "I'm a lineman for the county and I drive the main road." Okay. That doesn't have anything to do with the Urban Dictionary definition. Now I'm going to have to go look it up on Urban Dictionary. Yeah. That's what the gun snob says. Jesus, that's not what I meant, but it's funny anyway. Yeah. Gary says, "Just goes to show that any
Crystal
phrase
flashing me again over here off screen."
Yeah, that explains.
Hold on, watch this.
Troubled
I'll turn the camera real quick. she just ducked into the safe. I think she injured herself. Oh well.
Oh my. All right, so
sorry, I was distracted. My bad. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I know.
Okay. Ghost says, "Hello, darling," which
Ghost says, "Hello, darling."
No, we're not even.
All right.
Not. I think we need to not encourage her. This just feels like it could build the bad kind of momentum.
Snob said for you to do it on camera.
No, and I'm just saying that we need to not encourage her. Oh my goodness!
All right, just so you know, Jeff, the girls are
really
they're perky right now.
I've lost control.
Talk about a strike.
Yeah. Yeah, really. If we're gonna go out like that,
was it in the Gear-Report? Crystal's
this show was doomed from the beginning. All right, what's wrong with millennials not knowing Wichita linemen? Yeah, okay. All right, Komar's here with a yo. Thank you. Good to hear from you. Absolutely not. Good. Okay, I feel like we may be safe. Maybe we shall see. You never know on this program if we're safe or not. Komar says, "I had a bucket full of GSL suppressors dropped off on the porch today."
Oh, nice. GSL Christmas. That's what I'm talking about.
A bucket full, even.
A bucket full. I like the bucket full.
And it was going to be like one of the 5-gallon buckets.
He said it was a bucket.
Home Depot.
I mean, that saves in packing and shipping. What do you got? We'll just ship them in a bucket. It's fine.
Yep.
$3 at Home Depot.
All right. Here's what we're going to do.
What are we going to do?
We're going to do
Guitar again.
The program's been going off the rails. We're going to try to save it.
No,
with everyone's favorite segment.
No.
Yeah. No, dude, I've got exciting stuff to talk about.
Boo ATF.
And
that's my favorite segment.
I do hate to pull the Boo ATF. Boo ATF. I can't even say it. Boo ATF off the screen, because it is very near and dear to my heart, and I believe it wholeheartedly. But it's time once again for everyone's favorite program, Guitar-mageddon. All right.
I have no part of this, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, no part of this whatsoever.
So here's what we're going to look at.
I am a captive audience member, just like you.
Yeah. So we've got two guitars. They call it a Black Beauty and a White Beauty. The white one is from Epiphone, which is the child company of Gibson guitars, one of the most famous brands in the world. And this one, you see, says Gibson at the top. And they are both, if you can read probably can't read it because it's sideways. They both say Les Paul Custom. So it's Les Paul is the model, and custom is, it means it's like the premier decked out. It's the pimped out version. Ooh. All right. This one's all black with gold hardware. Nice. This is all white with gold hardware. And the Epiphone is, it's like an $800 guitar. It's pretty expensive for an Epiphone, right? The Gibson version, I went and looked them up on the Gibson website. The cheapest version of this guitar is $5,000, and they go up to 6, 7, 8 or more, depending on what extra stuff you have done to it.
Oh, I know.
This
You didn't
guitar
spend that.
was shipped to me brand new for less than $190, less than $190, and it's amazing. I mean, I'm not just saying that. It is one of the best guitars I've ever played. I really, really enjoy it, and it is blowing my mind.
Is it a Chibson?
It is a Chibson. Yeah, it says Gibson, but it should say Chibson up there.
They
Chibson
figured out, dude, how to copy all the stuff and make it just like just as good.
It
or if
really is amazing. It's got one thing that I need to replace, which is this little piece up here. I don't even want to tell you what it's called because I don't know what it's called. People in this chat, it's called the nut. Okay, it's the nut. That's just what they call it. Okay, I didn't name it. That's what they call it.
That is awesome.
Now I got to move so I can hang this one up. Yep, everyone looked out again, still wearing pants. And so the guy that made it sent me a spare and upgraded nut. It's a piece of bone that you file the holes in, the little slots to put so the string can go through. Yeah, you're gonna make this guitar discussion dirty, aren't you?
So you got a piece of bone for the nut.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
All right, awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So anyhow, I have started a series on the Guitar Gear Report channel about Chibsons, because the blue one that's back here and then the one right beside it with the devil horns on top, those are both Chibsons as well. And if these were the real thing, we're looking at between those three, probably $14,000 to $16,000 worth of guitars, because they are Chibsons. They're the copies. I don't think I have maybe a couple bucks more than $600 in the whole three of them. It is absolutely insane the value in the Chibson. So anyhow,
see, I'm learning.
It's exciting, and it plays great. It sounds great. Like I'm blown away. Like, to the extent that the white one that I just hung back up, I think I'm going to sell it. And they called this the basic Les Paul Custom. They have one that has some upgrades on it for like $30 more. I think I'm going to order a white one, and then I'm going to sell the white one I have back here. And I'll sell that for probably $550, $600, and then I'll buy the new one for $223 shipped.
That's awesome. Yeah, see,
and it'll be better.
You're helping out the guitar people. They can be like, "Listen, I want to start playing guitar," and you'll be like, "Oh, Chibson, it's the way to go."
Potentially,
through my link,
I mean, there's some questionable legality, but whatever. As long as it's right?
Defense, Dad.
All right. So anyhow,
good. I can.
So if you find the guitar stuff interesting at all, then the Guitar Gear Report channel's already got a couple shorts up talking about the different Chibson guitars, and more will be put up here in the next day. I think I filmed 12 videos today.
Oh, dang.
About half of them shorts, half of them long form videos. It's going to be a couple days of editing to get all those done and posted and scheduled and all that. Plus, I got written stuff I need to get published. We can't forget about that. So it's so anyhow, that stuff's going to be coming out soon. And if you don't like it, snub, you can always refer people who would like it. I mean, that's helpful, right? They'll be happy. We'll be happy. Everyone wins. Drums. Yeah. Defense Dad says drums. Drums may not be that bad. Bass guitar I'm worried about, because that's like if you play soccer or hockey or anything, the goalie's kind of like the dumb one, because they're always getting the stuff slung at them hard. Yeah. So
bass guys.
That's pretty much bass. I really can't say much anything to bash people about drums, because they're respectable musicians.
It takes some work. I've seen some drummers. It's pretty impressive.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your time. That concludes the Guitarmageddon portion of the program.
Aw.
Let me put my absolutely amazing, dirt cheap Chinese guitar
Snob
away.
said there was a drum kit on Vine earlier.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
Be right back.
Jeff's other screen, Vine. Okay.
That's logged into the wrong account. I've got to.
Just so everybody listening out there, Jeff is frantically looking up a drum set on his other screen in the Vine program so he can get it, learn to play drums, and do a review on it.
Actually, that it would be an app. It would be terrible. That's what I'm trying to get at. It would be absolutely terrible for me to pick up something else.
Do you even have room for a drum set up there?
No, not even close.
You're
Not
like,
even a little bit.
You're like, Mrs. Gear-Report, guess what? This is going in the kitchen. What do you mean? That's the only place we got left. Sorry.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's the only place I haven't overrun with my hoarding.
The hoarding.
Yeah.
It's Amazon stuff. It's not hoarding.
All right. So,
all right. Now that we're done with that.
What do they have going on?
Chris from the 740s here. What's up, buddy?
Oh, that's nice.
I know.
So what do you have going on with the big trip you have coming up? What do you want to share with people about that?
Yeah, TriggerCon. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the range day. It's open to the public. So
really?
Ghost is actually featured on when you pull up the TriggerCon as the not Gear-Report, the YouTuber or influencers up there. He's on the first page. Yeah. He's famous.
Yeah. Funny you say that, because
I'm staying with them, with the Ghost and the Clover.
Oh.
So they can both hold me up while I'm coming back from the airport, bombed out of my mind. So it'll be fun. Thursday ought to be a blast because I'll be there Thursday at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
With everybody.
I feel like I haven't done my part to prepare them for what they're getting into.
They have no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
But they said it's not in a sketchy area. It's kind of nice. So I might be spoiled. So they might be spoiling me. So I might be like, damn. Ghost and Clover know how to stay, Jeff. What's going on with that?
These guys are setting me up for trouble.
See? I'll be like, man, no homeless people? No crap to walk over? What's going on with this? Nobody who's over there across the street yelling at themselves, screaming, and then you're like, all right, watch out for that guy. I'm not gonna know what to do.
I don't see a drum kit. I'm looking. I don't see it.
Snub already got it.
Son of a biscuit. All right. I guess that makes sense that he would do that.
Yeah, he likes beating on drums.
Yeah.
Drums being drums.
Yeah. Oh, and it makes sense that it's just as well because I'm out of request on Amazon Line today anyway. So if it were available and sitting there,
I couldn't get it anyway.
But I can't get it. Yeah.
Dang. Everybody vining at the house is like free reign, huh?
All right, what did I miss here? Drums go in the living room. Turquoise covering. Eyes. Okay. That kind of makes sense, I suppose.
He's got room in living room, dining room, kitchen. That's it. Everything everywhere else is full of either Amazon boxes or Amazon products.
So one of the living rooms does have a little space in the corner. We could put a drum kit there.
There you
go. The other one I refer to it as the workout room. We've got the Soliflex and the exercise bike.
All right. Just saying, you can always take over one of the kids' rooms.
We've got two kids' rooms right now.
Right.
They're not even here.
What I'm saying. Just like this, you've got so much more room for activities now.
You can bring on the drums. Yep.
They're gonna come back up. Like, no, don't come home for Thanksgiving. Why?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sleep on the couch. What do you mean, Dad? Sorry.
You laugh.
There's no room
You
in your.
You just remember that you're the one responsible when we have a Drumageddon segment that we have to break
Yeah.
for in
Hey,
every show.
that's you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be
Snob.
I guess.
Snob.
Well, I may as well
Gear
not
Report
even,
drums.
I may as well not even surf the what's this called? Amazon Vine,
Yeah, you
because
can't
I
even
don't
search it now
have any
if you're out of
I don't have
requests.
any
you're done.
requests left. So what's the point?
I could search, but I'm not on Vine. So
Yeah. I could bring it up and search in front of you just so you could see
no,
what
that's
you
okay.
can
I don't
have.
want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'd rather just stay in the dark over here,
Yeah.
down here in Florida, avoiding another couple hurricanes heading up north. That's right, Canada. Take that. And Maine. Sorry,
Really?
Maine. I like
Wow.
Maine, but
They're
Canada's
going to be like, what's going on?
Florida.
Have
We
you,
got nothing.
have you sent the hurricane packing list to the people up north yet? You know,
No,
do they
I
know? Like,
They have no idea.
does
It's
it
only
like
going to be. It's only going to be.
remotely
I
prepared?
think it's only going to be a tropical storm by the time it hits Bangor. So,
Yeah.
So, and then Canada. Who cares? It's Canada.
Huh.
Sorry, Canadians, but you guys can't have guns, so whatever.
That's kind of
That's what
messed
you get.
up.
I know, dude.
Oh, speaking of people who can't have guns. No, actually, that's not what it's speaking of.
I was like,
I'm
what?
going to move this
Who
to
can't
the
have
other
guns?
screen. Let's see, and I'll make that bigger. A press release that I saw today that I had left open so I could share with people. Let's
Ooh.
see. I'm gonna add that to the
What do you got?
screen. It was a follow up to some bad news that
I know. I heard.
Wyndham
I heard
Weaponry
window
shut
weaponry.
down,
I know.
which is a little troubling. You know, I did a review of their, was it 3 different calibers in an AR kit?
Yep.
Like it was a lower with adapters
Yep.
and 3 uppers. I think. What was it? 223, 300 blackout, 9mm, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I think it's still in the gun room, so I could go check, but it's way over there.
My first AR was a Bushmaster.
Yeah,
that I purchased.
So, but that was from Wyndham Weaponry, and so they apparently the owner or something passed away, and because of that and some other market condition, and the fact that they were in a gun-hating area, part of the U.S., I think that they just couldn't keep the doors open and keep the brand viable anymore, and they closed the doors. So Bushmaster has a history with Wyndham Weaponry, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so now that Wyndham went under, they have kind of put the word out that I guess if the people at Wyndham want to apply, they have some positions in Carson City, Nevada. So they're looking for mechanical design engineers, quality control manager, armor, digital marketing assistant. So
I'm in. Sign me up.
I'm going to go ahead and recommend that anyone who is not part of Wyndham Weaponry kind of chill for a little bit and let them have the first shot at that.
I agree.
And then, and then maybe they can get in there on some sweet Bushmaster action.
Yeah. That was my first AR that I bought, Bushmaster. I was like, hell yeah.
That's cool.
And then after that, you show me how to build them, and that was done. That was it. I just build everything now. I don't buy crap.
I created a monster there.
You
definitely.
The arrows and arrow crap everywhere over here.
You got
my new studio layout. What do you think? I got the.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier in the show. Like, wait a second, you've rotated 90 degrees.
I did. See, I've got the whole wall now where I've got.
Oh,
I've got some
that's
guns
amazing.
Up
there. That is cool.
I've got to work on my lighting. My lighting sucks back there, but it's
the lighting's getting there. Like you're getting the idea of having the backlighting back there.
Yep. And I'm going to move. Eventually I'm going to move back here where you can see the gear report, and then I'll have the light a little bit closer, and then you can see the guns. It's going to be good. But right now, that's what I'm at. This is where I'm at.
Yeah. I think it works, though. I mean, even the way it is, if you back up, I think you'd have trouble getting up to the screen then.
I've got headphones. I can go anywhere.
Defense Dad talking about Wyndham Weaponry shutting down. It's too bad. My stepdad has a Wyndham Weaponry AR, and it's really nice. Yeah, I am trying to think. In all the years that we've known them, I met them for the first time at the NRA show in 2016, I believe, up there in Indianapolis. And they're great people. We did an interview you can go find on the Gear Report, on the original Gear Report channel, a video from when we saw one or two videos. And then we did the review of that multi-caliber kit from them. We never really did much after that with them, but not because they were not great people, but because just normal black ARs, I steered away from that and said, you know, how many videos do people need of a standard black AR? If it's not special, I don't want to deal with it on a Gear Report channel. And I think maybe we missed an opportunity there, and that we may have been better off to do more AR reviews over the years. Maybe we'll start doing more here pretty soon.
I'm trying. That's what I do.
Oh,
I mean, I got the 380 now, so you know. I know. Jeff's gonna nuke me off the stream when I do that one.
No, here's
you know this next. You know this next. What? Oh, you just saw that?
Well, I've had the.
You missed that part of the show
on the screen.
You missed that part of the show. Yes, I've
promoted yourself again.
I promoted myself again. Since nobody was here, I said, "Hey, the eyes have it. Overlord of Snacks."
Wow, that must have been like, because I was logging in at 9 o'clock, so you must have started a minute early,
dude. No,
so
I started when it said
stuff.
0. It's showtime. I clicked.
You hit the button.
I hit the button.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I started, and all of a sudden, oh, there's Jeff, and you were like, and then did something, and then you showed up.
I had to change my shirt.
You missed. Well, thank God. It's a good shirt. I like that shirt.
I wonder, where'd the other one go? Man,
don't lie. You didn't have a shirt on when you showed up. He was au natural.
Disappeared. I am kind of. I'm actually perplexed. I don't know where it went.
Disappeared. You're probably sitting on it.
It's like college all over again.
I know. At least he's wearing pants, everybody. So that's always a good thing.
I put it in the wrong place, and I was going to show it because it's one that I got at SHOT Show several years ago. Tactical Research by Belleville. They make boots and stuff, and this is your
nice.
We got your 6 thing, that
the old thin blue line.
Yeah, I wear that, and not just in hopes it'll get me out of tickets or whatever. You know, it's it's for supportive reasons and whatnot. Yeah,
I like it.
Yep. All right. So, what else do we have coming up? If we look at reviews, will be completed.
We haven't done published or coming up. I've got the MC14T from EAA, the Gerson. I know, and 380. That one's almost done. I'm sure you saw. Well, if you looked, you probably saw the pictures loaded up.
I want to be clear.
You probably didn't.
I want to be clear. No, I did see, and they're very good pictures. If
I tried.
you want to see some good photography, check out the articles TJ's been doing. He's taking the photo game to the next level.
So I've got that one's almost ready. I mean, it's pretty close. And then the Monster Truck from Duty Coat is pretty close. And then the Mike 102 from Foxtrot Mike is pretty close.
Good. So
there you go.
The Gerson, I'll say
you're gonna dog me on the 380. I put that in there. I put that.
It's neat.
in the quoted text. Like, I took a lot of crap reviewing a gun chambered in 380 ACP, and then at the end I was like, I don't care
because
this gun it shot great.
It's a useless caliber that serves no purpose. It's not served better by something else. Like, I don't know,
like 9mm. I know
9mm. Yeah. But I mean, aside from that, the concept of the gun, how it works, and the unique selling proposition for
that's why I tell everybody, listen, cool. we review whatever you need to get reviewed done. If it's a 22, we'll review a 22. If it's a 380, by gosh.
Maybe in the firearm space, that's true. But we've talked about this before.
I know.
I don't even want to go down that road again. I mean, how many times can you talk about adult self-pleasuring products on a program before it starts to feel a little weird, right? But
Well,
those are the
we haven't
products
started Gear
that I
Report.
have been tenaciously turning down all of the requests to review them.
Send,
And I'm
I
like,
told you,
what's wrong
dude,
with you people?
send them to the house and put Mama San on them, and it will
They-
be epic. I will film
Mama-san-
her opening the box, and
Mama
she'll be
San
like,
doesn't have the parts for these things.
"Oh,
Yeah, yeah, don't send them.
I mean, listen, you can send them. I don't get Mama San's parts anyways.
Yeah.
But oh,
Wow.
listen, I'll test it out. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know,
All right. For the record,
it's funny
I've
that you just saw the
achieved my
overlord
goal
of,
of making the program
That's so
more
funny.
awkward. All right.
love it.
So what else do we have to talk about?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm going to TriggerCon. We're gonna go chit chat with people. I'm staying with Ghost and Clover, so we'll see about that. See what
You're going to
happens
be
over
like
there.
a giant.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna walk in like, what's up, guys?
You're going to wake up and be like, oh my God, I've landed in Munchkin Land.
I know, like, we are the Lollipop Guild, the
Right.
Lollipop Guild. Oh, no, it'll be fun. I've never been to TriggerCon, so it'll be neat. So it'll be my first TriggerCon. So we'll see
Nice.
what happens. Like I said, next year I plan on going to the weird ones. We'll hit like CanCon. I'll hit the there's a couple others that I wanted to go to, but inopportune moments and money was like,
Dude,
not gonna happen.
like almost every weekend this year, there's been some sort of
There
event
has been.
somewhere in the country
Yep.
for the firearms industry. And, I just sit back and watch them and I'm like, where do they think the media people get their budget from to do this stuff?
Right.
Like, come on. And I don't know how the brands, especially a smaller brand, how do they make enough money to fund going to all these?
I think like the smaller brands probably have to pick and choose. Like, okay, I can't afford SHOT Show, but there's all these others. Let's do, here's our marketing budget. Let's do this one. And it's a crapshoot. Like, okay, hopefully a bunch of people show up and we can do something. But because SHOT Show is really super expensive for new brands and small brands. So it's like, but there's so many other small events. Like there's Suppress Fest coming up. There's the CanCon they have. There's, what is it, GunCon was the other one, I think.
I don't know.
I mean, there's so many of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like Primary Arms has a new event every 2 months. Like, come on, guys.
They're like, we don't need to go to the SHOT Show. We're just going to do all these events
over and over and over.
Right. Yeah. Do all the small events. And
then you look at a company like CMMG.
Yeah.
They built beside their factory a private range just to bring people in and do events.
Frogbones they just went up there the other day or the other week. They went up there.
Yeah.
They sent a couple people. I was like, who went? They're like, just 2 guys. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No.
And basically
I'll go.
Hey, they said we looked at our budget and saw what it was costing to do this stuff over and over and over and said, you know what, we can put that money to better use and bring people where they can actually see our facility and we're not splitting the attention.
Oh yeah,
they
exactly.
spend $5
You're coming to our place to look at our products, and that's it.
Yep. They get complete attention. They can tell their story. Yeah. It's brilliant.
It's smart. I would do it if I had a firearms company and money.
We need to get them on the program.
We do.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send Mike a note, see if he wants to come on or designate someone to come
all
on.
their stuff, all their new stuff's cool. It's awesome.
Cool. All right. Last call for comments. If you have anything you want to talk about, throw it in the comments because we are going to wind down here in a bit. We're not out of here yet, but I want to warn people because when I decide the show's over, boom, it's done.
Boom, it's over.
I'm not giving you a warning. It's just going to happen, but we're not there yet. So if anyone has anything they want to talk about,
all right,
please. How did I forget this?
Oh God, what do you got?
Hold on.
No. Is it another guitar? God, that's got to be another guitar.
What do you get? It's just part 2 of Guitarmageddon. Because
I'll go knife again.
No, this is fairly okay. Here's the deal. I
Right.
have like with shipping and tax and everything, like $61 in this acoustic guitar. It's brand
I was going
new.
to say $60.
It's freaking
okay.
amazing. And it sounds like a drum. Like it's crazy resonant. It plays well. It sounds good. It's from a company called Burroughs. It's like brand new. It's supposed to be like $150 or something.
it.
And they had it on
Burroughs.
sale to try Burroughs, not Bros, Burroughs. Come on. And
I would
I
buy
think
it if it was Bros.
they're trying, yeah, really. They're trying to get some market share, I think. So they
Okay.
had them like an introductory price to get them out there so people would buy them. And it's freaking phenomenal for the price. I mean, it's very good in general, but for the price, it's just crazy good. And that's
Nice.
kind of the niche that I've found. That's the stuff that gets me excited, whether we're talking about guns or camping stuff or, you know, whatever. Name the topic. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever topic we're on, the stuff that's underpriced and more value than you expect, that's the stuff that gets me excited. That's the stuff that I want to find out about and tell people about.
And I still got the folder from Knife Forged to work on.
Yeah.
So I know it's one of your favorites.
Is such a gorgeous knife. That is just amazing.
And it's sharp. I cut myself the other day.
Yeah, I know.
So I was messing around with it. I was like, oh.
All right. By request, we have to talk
What
about
the?
here.
No, why would you do that?
Oh, yeah, tell me more about that.
Can I nuke them off the
IYV is a company, right? It's Indian Vina. The IS is like the I think I is IYV. S is like a Stratocaster type. That's the generic body shape here.
Mm-hmm.
HL is headless. 500. I'm not sure exactly what 500 means in the IYV nomenclature, but it's a headless guitar, which makes it kind of small and light. And it doesn't have all the tuners and stuff up here. They're at the bottom. And that's really the cool part about this is it has a better bridge than some of the other headless options out there. Like I shot a video for this one today. It's AS Muse. I don't even know how they want you to pronounce that. It's got the same bridge that like an ERT has on it. It's got the little knobs that you turn up here on the top. And it's okay, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to
that one's
tune.
Much better.
Yeah, it actually has like a little miniature Allen wrench that magnetically sticks to the side that you have to pull out to turn them. Well, this you don't. You just turn these by hand. It's very much like what's on a Strandberg or the other, you know, higher end headless. The pickups are good. They're the Alnico 5 humbuckers. They call them Destiny CNC wound. They're really nice. It's got I was about to say it has stainless steel frets. It does not. That would have been a lie. They're nickel steel frets on a Jatoba fretboard. But it's ergonomic, you know, got the access cuts here, the Fat Boy cut right here. So it sits right up against your sidewell. You see it's a laminated neck. So you're going to have less warping and, you know, humidity and temperature deformation issues.
It's not good to have a warp neck. I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Yeah. It's got
laminate that thing.
It's got a 0 fret up here, so you get a good string height over the first fret. And you know, TJ, you know the benefit of that, right? It doesn't get buzzy.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
I know you knew that. I was just kind of.
Well, what else did they say? What setups did you have to do?
Well, I did tweak the truss rod, and that's what the hole here is for. So you don't have a truss rod cover or, you know, the little thing to turn down here. It comes straight in from the top. And here's the other thing that's interesting about this. You can actually fit a clip-on tuner up here on that headstop, which it won't fit on any of the other. I guess I've only got 2 other headless right now, and they're too big right here. You can't put a clip-on tuner, but you can for that. So there you go. Pretty cool. It's just a 3-position switch, a volume and tone down here. But it's really light. It's really cool. The other one in the tobacco burst paint scheme may look a little better than this kind of orangey looking red. It's kind of a bizarre color.
I kind of like that.
I've seen some other people have stripped them down and painted them. And I'm like, should I do that? I don't know. I might at some point.
We could always shoot it.
It sounds good. It's light. Another dirt cheap. Can you do a string change video? Ooh, I probably could, but I mean, it's not like it'd be hard because it's pretty simple. It's just these little blocks up here each have a little Allen screw. It's just a set screw, a pinch screw. So you loosen them, loosen all 6 of these, then you can pull the strings out. And then at the bottom end, the ball end just slides under a little overhang thing. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. So down in here, the string just comes down in this little slot. You tuck it down in there and then pull it up this direction a little bit, slide the little ball end up and it'll get caught. And then you just put the other end through the hole here and then tighten that little set nut, that little pinch nut. That's all. I mean, it's very straightforward. Like, yeah. Where am I located? Listen, brother, that's getting a little personal. I'm in Central North Carolina, and I'm assuming you probably have one of those already. If you don't, I might be willing to part with that one because that's how it works. When you review stuff, is you get stuff, you review it, you get rid of it.
Yeah, with any products, pretty much.
I don't know that I've seen a hard case for a headless. I'm sure someone makes one. Like the Strandbergs. I had a couple Strandbergs that came with really cool little cases. That little AS Muse has a tiny little kind of backpack gig bag for it.
It's just
I've never had a headless
all over the place.
Never had a headless that had a hard case. Yeah, I don't know.
Real fine firearms.
I was answering this question that's on
I know. I saw
the screen now. Yeah.
AJ has a case. I don't know if it's for headless guitars, but
what's a good point?
It's really not for guitars,
Cedar Mill Fine Firearms, they make cases that you could put all sorts of stuff in. I bet, but honestly, it's
you can custom fit that thing
because it probably would be a good way to use that. Yep. And I've talked to AJ before about, I had to get him to send me some cases to do some photography for him. Just put guitars in them and take some pictures. So then he can use them as product images. And I mean, he can have the cases back. I don't care if he wants to ship them. I may send him a note and offer to do that for him. There you go. Figure out what fits in what and help him get like a sizing guide put together.
Yeah. Because I mean, they're good for everything, firearms and guitars and snacks.
And I think AJ just got
cigars.
AJ just got back from Hawaii, I think, like last night or today or something. So
nice.
I'll give him a couple days to settle in.
Simmer down now.
I
get a busy week.
Yeah. All right. Well,
done and then off to Wichita, Kansas.
Yep.
Yeehaw.
All right. With that, I'm going to say thanks to everyone for all the comments, participation. TJ, thanks for being here. Thanks for starting the program on time when I was rolling in, 37 seconds late. So it's good to know that you'll do the right thing when the time comes, like you did today. We'll be back next Thursday at 9 p.m. on the East Coast. And who knows, we may have a robust Guitar-mageddon portion again. We may not. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen.
I should be in fine form over in Wichita, so it'll be fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that could
it'll be 8 o'clock for me.
Yeah. And if you're there with the troublemakers,
I am going to be there because Ghost said I could probably use his computer to set up on it. So I was like,
all right.
I'll be there.
I'm worried already.
But
anyhow, tune in next week if you want to see how that goes. Until next time, we'll see you at the range.